Seems we're stuck in here till that void storm passes over.
I didn't even know you can get storms in space.
I'll admit, this is my fault for using my warp magic.
Well, what are we going to do until then? That storm is interfering with all the portals we used to get around this place. We're trapped here.
Well, there has to be something to do.
Are you kidding? There's a literal bar behind us. We can just help ourselves to whatever's behind it.
Don't even think about it.
What? How long have you been watching us behind there?
We're always watching.
Well, that came across creepier than I hoped. Okay, let's see here. Potions, milkshake, Pokeball.
Aha! Yes! I'm free! I'm free!
Cookie.
No.
I was not prepared for the last 15 seconds.
I don't think any of us were.
Ooh, look, a Rubik's Cube. Here, let's work together to solve it.
Okay, start with diagonal colors.
Place your main hoof on the yellow side and your other hoof on the other side and turn it.
My main hoof?
Orange
No,
to
you
orange.
have to start with red,
No,
Ed.
No,
ignore the
start
red.
backwards.
No, left side.
There's two
left
red.
side.
One at a time, jeez.
Spin the middle side topwise. Topwise!
Oh, forget this. That's it. I cannot take all of these opinions all at once. I'm gonna go insane at this rate. Well, congratulations. You've all got me thinking. And now I have an idea for a video. So thank you, but I'm gonna take my chances with this storm. Ut nunc meet domum. A Fluttershy episode on being aggressive, like we haven't seen those before. However, there is a justified reason for this time that I can actually understand why she needs to feel the way she can, but we'll get to that later. Hello there my friends, I'm the editor and welcome back to Cut and Print. And today we're taking a look at Fluttershy Leans In. And about damn time the message sunk into her about standing up for herself. Ugh, whatever. Past regrets aside, let's begin. Now to start this off, I'm simply going to play this.
I told you that entering the Ponyville parkour contest was a dangerous idea.
That sentence alone is enough to confuse me for hours upon end. Bunny parkour. And it's a scheduled event? This episode alone needs a sequel. And if so, I'm going to personally train up Twist to compete. Anyway, moving on, Fluttershy takes the now injured bunny bastard, who I have no remorse for being hurt, to Dr. Fauna, who has her hooves all wrapped up with animals who need attention. So there's a few things here. First, Dr. Fauna. Fauna, as in all of the animals' lives of any particular region or time. Very nice wordplay. Secondly, her job is the health and care of animals. So basically what Fluttershy does. The only difference is that she has a doctorate in animal care. Why isn't Fluttershy working for her? Do apprenticeships or internships not exist in Equestria? I mean, they are basically two peas from the same pod. And thirdly, where did a giraffe come from? I know fauna is the habitation of all animals, but giraffes are native to the savanna, grasslands, and woodland areas. If the sole purpose of this was just to show off animals from the real world in the cartoon, the placement makes no sense. Getting back to the point, Dr. Fauna is overburdened and needs a place to put all of the animals under her care. What's interesting here is the fact that she's mostly overburdened because the animals refuse to leave, showing that even she hasn't got a very assertive manner. Scratch my previous suggestion, Dr. Fauna, you should work for Fluttershy. But this gives her an idea to work on a lifelong dream of hers, giving the animals their own natural environment, kind of like a safe haven animal enclosure. Determined she only needs help now. With that, her friends pass the assistance to the characters known as Wrangler, Hardhat, and Dandy Grandier. So now we have stereotypical cowgirl, Bob the Builder, and Dr. Arthur Watts from Ruby. In preparation for this, Fluttershy has designed a diorama, a vision, if you will, on how she wants it to come across when it's finished. However, the only downside to that is each of the supposed help have their own ideas for how they think it would look good.
I know she thinks she knows what's best, but once she sees how much better it works with these plans, she'll thank us.
The color just pops, you know?
Quite roomy inside, really, and very safe.
And this is where Fluttershy actually becomes likeable to me for a change, rather than,
I'm the shy and innocent one who will go ahead with whatever you think is best because I don't have a voice of my own to say my opinion.
Instead, she actually states out why this doesn't work.
I don't love it. This is not going to work at all. I know you all worked hard, but none of you did anything I asked for. I told you all exactly what I wanted, and none of you listened to me.
Damn, I'm liking this side of her. And actually, it reminds me of something that I follow very closely. Now, I'm not sure how many of you follow up on old Chinese proverbs, but one of my favourite on the subject that ties in quite close to this is, a camel is a horse designed by a committee. What this means is, well, it's first having to go at the camel, and it shouldn't, but it's just a metaphor. But say you were in charge of designing a horse, and you had that vision, but you let a room of people have their say, it wouldn't come out like you wanted it to, and it wouldn't be as good. A vision is more perfect than committee, because everyone having their say, it becomes anodized, it becomes compromised, whereas the best things you can do is have an idea and have a vision and auteur that. I mean, granted, advice and constructive criticism isn't an undesirable thing, and there are some out there who actually find it offensive if others try to help them out. But the fact is that Fluttershy asked for help and understands that her friends meant well. She still values their help, but only when it's needed or asked. That's the difference. And later on in the episode, near the end, it shows my point in stone. Overall, this episode was fantastic, with a real Homestuck message that can be brought forth in many different formats. In fact, this lesson can actually be brought upon for many different reasons. Take us, for example, the analysis community, the artist community, the music community, and the fan writer community of MLP. We don't always agree on everything. There are episodes that are spoken about where the points brought up are meaningful to me, but might not be meaningful to you. There are episodes I might not like where others think they are true masterpieces. Art-wise, there are always going to be different opinions on toning, shading, brightness, the mood and what it makes you feel. The list is endless for opinions. That's what I say is perhaps one of the most difficult things to deal with if you're in a relationship with someone who is also into the same things as you. Like with me and Crimson, for example. We have likes and dislikes different to one another. But it's our differences that makes for a healthy relationship. Not only as a couple, but as a member of the community as a whole. Nothing would ever get done and we would all fall into an eternal state of static karma, stagnancy, a lack of change. So with that, this episode gets a silver rating, putting out there that this is why opinions are out there, but best to always follow a direct plan in order to get results. Now, seeing as this was an episode based off of opinions, I have made my own video. But I want to hear what all of you have to say. So either put down in the comment section what you think, or even challenge yourself and make a video based on your thoughts. Then link me and tell me what you said in the video. I want to see how well you think this message comes across to you. Till next time, my friends, I am the editor, and cut, that's a wrap.